Hi Taurus, welcome to your June to December advanced forecast for 2018. Now let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Now, if last year what I did was I picked one card for each month, but this time I'll just go straight into the details, okay? So this is going to be a very long video. Just like the hours, it's more likely more than an hour. But I just try to deliver short but concise messages for each month because 1.5 hours it's really long. It takes time to upload as well. Wow, Taurus. Mm-mm-mm. Looks like you're gonna be in touch with someone who's a fire sign, and most likely that there will be some reconnection that's gonna come, even though the two of you live in two different cities or two different places, or you live far from each other. There will be more compromises, more communications. Um, the other person will be opening up more, like the fire sign. And if you are actually seeing a water sign right now for singles, expect that this person will be a little bit more. It's like they will be, they will try to connect with you more or open up to you emotionally. But still, don't, I mean, don't put your hopes up too much because water signs, they're always inconsistent. They're always like that. They're up and down. It's like you always have to read what's on their mind. Fire signs, they're also very inconsistent. They always want to have the attention themselves. So you need to keep on stimulating this person in a relationship. Even if they're already secured, they will always look for something that will become more of a reason for you to pay attention to them and pay attention to their needs. Now, well, it looks like for those who's actually in a relationship, there will be some revelations, truth, secrets that will be, that will just pop out in the open. Although some fertility problems for some Taurians. Some Taurian women will also find that um, them being polycystic will become more of a problem for them to carry a child. Now, let's take a look at your general aspect first, okay? This is for the month of June. Now, it seems like whatever it is that you're desiring, you need to take some time. You need to be a little bit more patient for that to come true and for that to happen. Because there will be some things, especially for the first 2 weeks of the month, that there will be some delays, blockages, disappointments. If there is also like some legal battles that you're going through, it seems like you need to either reappeal or you need to change your tactic, or strategy towards this. But the third week of the month, there will be good news. You need to be a little bit more tacky, observant, listen to your gut instinct, and if ever that you're trying to fight for a foundation or if ever that you're trying to fight for something that you know that it's about to end, let it go. Because by letting go, you will just gain even more. Especially if you're trying to fight for a position or remuneration from your old company or an insurance. The insurance company, I feel like for those who's having some problems, being paid by the insurance, it's gonna take some time, but you will get it this month. All right. Now, and some terrains will also have some big labor problems. Um, Now, for your relationship status, singles, you'll be able to get in touch or reach out, or someone will be reaching out to you who's a fire sign, and this person is from another place, living in a different city or different locality or different area than you. Now, there will be more compromises. I feel like for those who's been estranged from each other, the two of you will be talking, you will sit down, there will be some conversations about what really happened in the past, there will also be some clarity, there will be some forgiveness, and compromises that please, I want to change, I will change for you, I will try to become a better person, but to yourself, you are the only one who can judge and observe and know. Okay, only you can pass the verdict if this person can be really true to their promises or this is just another bluff. Okay, so this is already up to you. Now, work wise, there will be a brand new foundation plus new opportunities, and I feel like more side jobs or side businesses where you can gain more, which is basically online. Okay, with your current job right now, you feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit, like it's like you're struggling with the schedule, with the pay, with the people that you're working with. You feel so miserable. You feel like this is not the place where you should be, and it's like you've been looking and looking and looking for a place where you can be who you really are and free and fully express your potential and skills, but it's like it's been taking you so much time. Okay, you can't just keep on jumping from one state to another or one city to another just to look where your final calling is. But the thing here is, I feel like the thing that you've been looking for is in another place that is really far from you, around 40 miles. But there is an opportunity that you can just enjoy and receive more profits just by sitting in front of your computer. Okay, there will be an opportunity and it's already up to you without you leaving your current job. It's already up to you if you want to do the online job on the side and then you will do your main profession full time. Okay, and I feel like some Koreans feel so tired and wants to have a break, but they are so conscious of their finances as well, both at the same time. Okay, now even if you will try to move to a new company, new job, or new location altogether this month of June, you need to postpone it for a little bit because money wise, I feel like you will only have enough, but to start all over again, not unless that you're willing to minimize, but I feel like you will only have enough money, for all the things that you need to pay and fulfill this month. So try to save up more. We'll see if it's gonna be feasible to, to move in the month of July. Especially for those singles who's been like trying to work out their relationship with someone that they are with. Now, committed and married Taurians. It seems like there will be some heartbreak or heartache that you are going to discover that while well, some Taurians are actually the one who's been cheating on their partners, but some Taurians they will find out that their partner has been doing something while they're working their ass off. Okay, it seems like you lack enjoyment and adventure in that department, and your partner is kind of looking for some sort of an alternative. Okay, and unfortunately, you will be catching them red-handedly, which is it's your gut instinct that will be taking you there. How? I can't really say that specifically, but there will be a chance that you are going to bust your partner, having an affair or doing something or entertaining somebody, and then you will start thinking or questioning more things about your relationship because there has been a lot of red flags lately. You will try to work it out and you will also try to, reignite your passion and your sex life, but it seems like something is getting in the way, which is your emotions, your pain and anguish. Okay, so there needs to be some sort of a relationship therapy here if both of you are so willing to work it out still. I don't see any separation for now, but you need to put in mind that it's not that easy to build the trust again. Okay, if you're willing to forgive, it's good. But if you are not willing to forget about what your partner did, and if ever that you'll be discovering more lies in the past, then I feel like the two of you needs to have more space for a little while. All right? Don't push for the truth. Don't push for the answers that you wanted to hear from them. All right? Now, with this, with your health, I feel like you'll be. Some Taurians will be sticking around to their vegetarian diet or non red meat. And more issues about your ovary, stomach, chest pains, shoulder blade or muscle pains, neck pain in your nape. Mm, you will also notice that your skin will be shedding and your nails will be brittle. You will notice something about your nails, okay? And it's actually a sign of insufficiency of some supplements or vitamins. You can just more likely it's like they call it the moon, okay? Mm, it's like a white dot in your nails, and I feel like that is what you're gonna be noticing. And more muscle pain. I feel like you also need to check your eyes and your vision. Hmm. You also need to learn how to balance, okay? And be a little bit more thankful for all the things that's been, happening in your life, because I don't see any major problems for now, except for some Korean women will find or will find out that they are polycystic, or that if they are already an existing polycystic, then there will be more problems that are connected to that. Okay, more complications. I feel like it's more of it's minor thing, but it could actually get bigger if you're not going to pay attention to that. So better check out with your doctor more of. All right. And arthritis, rheumatism. Some Taurians will also experience some carpal tunnel syndrome and migraines. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Flexible, time to go, chop wood, the tribe, message in a bottle, to be fair. Now you need to bend a little bit with the life's changes, or with the changes that you're about to embrace, experience, and welcome in your life soon. And I feel like if there are some, this is more likely for the married or committed Taurians who's been having a lot of hard time, has been struggling with their relationships for the past few months. And if ever that the problems, the cheating, and everything else, the attitude, the behavior, and how things are going, it's already taking a toll on you, it's time to go. And you also need to cut off people that's already causing a lot of toxic and causing some toxicity and drama into your life. You need to cut them off. Okay, travel lightly, and you need to leave those people behind who's been dragging you down instead of pushing you up. Now, you will also be sticking around or visiting your family, or some issues about the family will also be coming into your life this month, and some obligations or responsibilities that you have to fulfill. There is a message of your angels, guides, or the universe that you're not really paying attention. Be more observant around your surroundings, and you also need to be fair. Okay, if there is a situation or there is a battle that you're trying to, to push or to trying to solve, and if you feel like you don't have any edge to this, try to give it up instead of wasting so much time. And if ever that you're only fighting for your own ego, it's not even worth it. Okay, so you need to be fair with yourself, you need to be fair with the universe, you need to be fair with other people. Okay, good karma pays off. So let's take a look at your July forecast. And we're off to your July forecast. So let's see what's going to be coming your way this month. Looks like travel is on the horizon for you. Second or third week of this month. Missing somebody. Getting into a lot of casual hookups. Still same old problems for the couples. The person that you're with is not actually trustworthy. And some Taurians, they're the one who's having an affair. Alright, now let's take a look at your general forecast. It seems like your life will be moving steadily this month, and there will be some progress, developments when it comes to your communications. And this is also the time that you will start thinking about moving or going someplace else. Now, you will also be planning for a traveler journey within the second and third week of this month. And I feel like eventually you will land yourself into a new opportunity or new job offer. And I feel like this is the start or the beginning of a new chapter, a new story of your life. Just make sure that when you move or when you relocate, you're not really escaping or evading something in your life, because the moment that you start doing that, then when you go back to that place or when you go back to the time again, it will just get bigger. All right? But in overall, I feel like this month will also be very favorable for you. Now, when it comes to your workplace or when it comes to your careers and finances, it seems like that the reason why you want to move and why you want to look for another opportunity is because you're not really feeling so comfortable and safe anymore. There are a lot of betrayals, office politics, backstabbing, and people who's acting like your friend but actually they're not. This is about to change, and this is about to go into transition. That when you actually resign or quit from your job, you will eventually get the right remuneration that you needed, or the right amount of gratuity if you've been working in that company for a long period of time. Yet somehow, there is still a part of you who's still afraid and who's it's like you're still grasping your way, out of the dark, and You don't even know what's in store for you. But even though that the company will be offering you something to make you stay, you will just decline it. All right? Now, when it comes to your love life, you are missing somebody. You feel like if only that your, love life, or that your physical aspect is different, or like any other people or any other couples, then maybe things would have been a little bit different, and you're not really gonna find yourself into this place wallowing over what it's spilled. You're feeling a little bit insecure, and you're feeling a little bit alienated or different among other people, because you feel like you are the only one who has this problem, and who has this situation or mentality. Okay. Some Tyrians will also find their partners, or they are the one who will get caught, red-handedly with somebody, and there will be enough evidence or proof this time. But instead of either one of you apologizing or feeling guilty, you're the one who will be launching into a defense and walk away and threaten for a divorce or separation. Now, there's nothing that you can do if this is the decision of your partner, or if this is your decision, because I feel like the end is very imminent, okay? It's about to come, and it's about to happen in your life. But this is not because for another positive chapter, or for another positive, whoever will be cheating on you, okay? And whoever will be walking away because of someone who is feeling so guilty, that is the one who will eventually open up the door to the darkness, okay, or struggle. While you will have to go through 7 weeks, or roughly 3 months, for you to recover, and at least, slowly move on, just like how you did before. I feel like from time to time you're still going to be getting in touch with this person, but um I feel like it's just normal for, for couples to still miss each other, and for you to open up your door to your ex, but you also need to respect and love yourself both at the same time. Because if you will just keep on opening up your doors and windows to this person over and over again right after what they did to you, then nothing is going to happen, and things will just keep on going around and around. Okay? Now, when it comes to your health, stick around to seafood diet, or to some more of a fish diet, okay, or white meat, or lean meat. And don't offer some self medications. And if ever that you're smoking, try to use some alternative for now. You'll also be very conscious of what you look like, or your you'll be a little bit vain, or you'll be conscious about your skin, your hair, your face, and everything else, especially your nails. And I feel like you'll be changing your hair color this month, just to change a little bit of aura. Some Taurines will also be cutting their hair short for Taurian women, okay? And you will also be gaining a bit of a weight right in the middle of the month. You will be getting in touch with a few groups whom you feel like you can depend upon, so that you can distract yourself for a little bit. And I feel like you also need to go organic if you're using some of the traditional science or traditional medicine to cure your allergies, or to cure whatever illness that you have right now. Try to go for some herbal or organic, okay? Lung problems, or lung related illnesses will also be at par during this month. And I feel like you also need to go and visit more of your family to have more healthy advices, and to remind yourself, how it is to be you. Because, your previous relationship have already corrupted who you were, and it has changed a lot of things and a lot of stuff in you. Okay? So it's time for you to reminisce, go back, and try to trace your path back into who you used to be before. Okay? But that doesn't mean that you have to bring back the old you. You just need to remind yourself who you used to be before. Okay? Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Actually, you know what? I want to use this Guardian Angel because it has a lot more messages and a lot more guidance. Okay, although this actually um, denotes more symbols, signs, and simple messages as well, but this is more concise. Okay, and this is actually my favorite oracle cards. All right, so a win-win solution, 4 of action, 8 of thought, 6 of action, 5 of thought, and 7 of thought. Wow. You have 3 thought cards, which is you really have to think long and hard before you make a decision. Okay? And I feel like you also need to balance, just like how you should be doing in the month of June. Now, win-win solution, there's a strength in diversity by blending the ideas of other people with your own. You can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. Now, for of action, your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you have created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. You know, the new home is more likely all about um it's all about relocation. Okay? And for singles, I feel like this is the time where you will be reawakened. Okay, your soul will be connecting to somebody that is really destined to be you, but you still have a long way to go. Now, eight of thought, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Six of action, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Learn how to recognize useful and key people, okay? Or heaven sent people that will guide you along the way. 5 have thought the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. And you know, the chop off actually, this one, this came out in your June forecast. Okay, so it's still time for you to cut off all those people who's been bringing unwanted dramas. The relationship you're in, if it's too problematic, walk away. Okay, just like this, it's time to go. Okay. Now, 7 of thought, you've been confused about the situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by your friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awakened or aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. All right? So let's take a look at your August forecast. All right. I can't wait for it to be, 2019 or year of the pig, because that is much, much prosperous year rather than the year of the dog. It's actually lucky in Chinese. Wow, sorry, your month of August is oof, a little bit but you will still be traveling during this month. Some Taurian women will also find themselves pregnant, and some will have a lot of hard time with their new beginnings. Be a little bit more practical if that is what you really need, okay? tend to have some sacrifices, or do some sacrifices if you really have to, because it's only temporary. And anyway. A little bit discontentment when it comes to your job. It seems like you're working and working and working. You will eventually gain whatever you needed to gain this month when it comes to your job, but it seems like for you it's not good enough. For you, you feel like you need more, unlike the others. This is also a time of confrontation and separation. It's like you can't really help yourself not to see that person from the past. Or if you already broke up in the month of July, then you will still keep on seeing each other, like what I said, that it's not that easy to forget about, the person in whom you've shared your life for the past few years or months. But I feel like this person will still be bouncing back and forth into your life, but trust that they will never ever change, okay? Now, you will eventually like build some walls, and it's like you will be creating your own boundaries upon your new beginning. You are not gonna let anybody know where you're going, what are you up to, when will you be moving, because you want to avoid people following you wherever you go. Okay? Now, you will only be reaching out to some family members, yet there will be some family issues that's going to arise this month as well, especially some mother issues or some maternal issues. Okay? Some Taurians will also find that they are pregnant. Okay? If you're in the verge of separation, then this is going to be a problem. For those singles who's been trying to be pregnant, then this is good news for you. Or for those Taurians who's trying to, have a family, then this is good news. Because I feel like, most of the Tyrians who are single would just opt for some, pregnancy or having a baby rather than having a relationship. That's why I said it. Okay. Now, upon your new beginning, when it comes to your work, you will have a bit of a struggle and a rough ride, but you will eventually get there. Okay. You will be helped out with a few key people, that is more likely one or three people that will be by your side, and it is sent by your guides or sent by the universe, okay, to assist you in your journey so that you won't get lost. And from there, once they've already led you to the door, you can take it from there. Okay? Now, when it comes to your workplace, it seems like there will be some gossip, slandering, backstabbing, and you really feel so alone and isolated in that area that you feel like this is not really the right place for me. Although you still need to juggle between, going and staying. But eventually, right in the middle of the month, you will be traveling in a place where you used to be, and this is where you're going to find a new beginning, new opportunity, new chance, and new hope. Okay? There will be some battles and bickering and bantering when it comes to could be with your superiors, because it's like they're going to have a hard time letting you go. But eventually you will. Okay? Now, when it comes to your love life, some Tyrians will still have a memory of those bitter yesterday, but then you will eventually move on. You'll be missing that person from the past, or the person that you just freshly been estranged with, but you have to, you know, just like what the oracle card said to you, you need to cut off those people who's been bringing unwanted drama into your life. That if you will just keep on opening up your doors and windows to this person, then nothing is gonna happen to you. Okay? There will be a big separation that's going to come to some of the Taurians this month, and there will also be, the other person will be choosing the third person rather than you, and it's going to hurt your ego. But then eventually there is a fire sign that's going to be coming your way this month, another fire sign. But this is more likely a diversion or a casual hookup, okay? Right after that, you're still gonna be like talking and still trying to, ask a lot of questions about why this, why that. Am I not hot anymore? I have it anymore? I feel, I look better than that woman, or I feel I look better than that guy. So there will be a lot of insecurity issues and questions, the usual stuff that you go through when you've been cheated on, which is, you know, in a relationship when someone cheats on you, you're not the issue. It's them. Because cheating is actually a hidden form of insecurity. Because that's the only way, or that is where they can only gain power, okay? By deceiving themselves, deceiving other people, and letting other people deceive them, and wasting their life or sabotaging their own happiness. Okay? So don't think that there is something wrong about you. It is them. Okay? And eventually they're the one who will be suffering from karma, and who knows that you may be lucky to witness those soon. Now when it comes to your I'm sorry, I have to drink some water because my throat is a little bit dry and parched already. Now, when it comes to your health, it looks like you are gonna get better. You just need to balance your diet, your lifestyle, the way you sleep as well. And because sometimes you don't sleep, sometimes you oversleep. Okay? And still, you'll be very conscious of what you look like. You're gonna be opting for a lot of beauty supplements this month, and you will be very conscious of your health. Yet some Koreans will also notice that they are gaining weight. Despite of their struggle and despite of their effort to look better and to get back into shape. Well, you better check out with your doctor because you might be one of the Koreans who will find out that they are pregnant during this month. And also be careful with some wild animals or animal bites, animal fleas, or animal allergies or furs. And don't offer some over-the-counter medicine. It's much better for you to go and check out with your specialist. And you need to take care of your face from acne, which is more likely the result of an allergy. Okay? There is like a new medicine that you're going to be, or cream that you will be trying just for you to lighten up your skin, but eventually this, new cream or new whatever it is will um, cause more allergy to your face. Be very careful with that. And for some who has a skin asthma, oh, you better be careful with the, things that you apply to your skin. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Successful completion, manifest your dreams, be open to success. 3 of abundance, 6 of emotion, and 2 of emotion. Wow. Singles, definitely you'll be meeting somebody very significant this month, but there's still, like what I said, you still have a long way to go. Now, successful completion, this is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Manifest your dreams, you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps toward the changes you desire, even if they are small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. This is the key people that you're going to be meeting. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out as a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve. It looks like the move or the relocation that you're going to be doing will bring you a lot of success. Three of abundance, your passions will lead you to divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with the like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Six of emotion, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as a better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. The children could be an issue because, like what I said, some Taurians will find themselves pregnant. And people from the past might come back into your life, and this is the ex that you've been estranged lately. Like what I said, they will still keep on dipping back and forth into your life, and you need to put a stop to that. Now, two of emotion, a relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection, mutual respect and understanding exists or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Well, you just need to realize if it's still worth the second chance or not, or if it's much better for you to start all over again. Month of September. Now let's take a look. Hi Taurus, welcome to your September forecast. Now to continue, let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Wow, Taurus. Looks like it's not going to be a very favorable month for you. Eventually you will find out, and there will be some secrets that will just come out in the open. Alright? And I feel like someone or you will be walking away or walking out of the situation because you can't really put up with it anymore. Even though you already have, that gut feeling that it's been going on for quite some time already. But this month, you will have that solid evidence. Okay? And please take note that there will be a Venus retrograde in the month of October. Now, when the Venus actually strikes, when two lovers or two people break off or break up, there's no turning back. It will be the end of their story. Alright? And it's like you're gonna be so happy, and all of a sudden, your partner could just, suddenly change their mind and say, I've had enough. I'm not gonna put up with this anymore. Goodbye. Alright, Taurus. It looks like there is this long suspicion, doubts that you have in your mind, or that you have this inkling feeling that something is going on in your relationship. And this month you will find enough evidence. Either you're going to be hiring somebody, you're going to be installing something, you're going to be planting something. Whatever it is, there will be an evidence that will just come out in the open. Okay? The truth will come out, and at the same time the truth will set you free. There will be a bit of a fight, but you will just choose to walk away and not to put up with the drama, not to hear any more lies, not to hear any more alibis, because the other person, your partner, will just, intentionally and eventually just turn around you or turn the tables against you and make it as your fault. Okay? Now, There will be a suspension of communications between the two of you, and you will just intentionally build walls, hide, or more likely just choose not to talk anymore. The other person will try to woo you, but you will be just like closed doors. Okay? No communications, no dramas, no whatsoever. You just don't want to hear any more bullshits anymore. Right? Even though you've already anticipated for this day to come, that if ever that you're gonna, you know, if ever that you will really prove to yourself that your partner's been doing something to you, you're ready to walk away. But it still hurt, you know? When the changes that we are expecting, desiring, and wishing are already there, sometimes we will find ourselves not yet ready for it. And now that the change that you've been wishing, it's already right in front of you during this month. Now, when it comes to your work, there will be an offer that will be given to you, a promotion, a position, more likely a new project that could entail you to a promotion or to earn more leverage for your career. But at this point, I feel like you're not yet ready, because emotionally you will feel so withdrawn and depressed. You will try to work, but it's going to be more of a struggle for you, because you will just try to get by, and you will just try to get along, with your everyday living, because you have to work. But as much as possible, you just want to take a sabbatical break from everything and everyone, and you just want to be alone. You will try to talk to your boss about moving or being transferred to a different branch or department, and it seems like there will be a period of waiting. Okay? It seems like you need to wait for a little while, because I don't feel like your wish will be granted. Either you want to relocate, move, or you just want to, be in a new place um, altogether. Because you cannot move or you cannot relocate to a new place while you're still there within the city. Okay? Especially for those who's actually working with their partners or working with the one that they are in a relationship with. Um, there is a major decision that you will be making during this month, but be careful and weigh down the consequences. Not because that you're mad, you're upset, you're feeling emotional right now. You're just gonna make a decision to resign and transfer to another department, or you know, just take a long break. I feel like it is much better if you just offer a vacation, because your boss will understand whatever it is that you're going through. But being transferred or quitting is not really an option at this point. Now, as I've said, those four, who's already in a relationship or are already married, there will be a revelation. Someone will also be, you know, someone will actually be caught in the act, and you will find this month to be so emotional, dreary, draining, toxic, and very dramatic. It's like you're already walking in a room full of temptation, and I feel like there will be a big confrontation that's also going to be happening, which is the other person will have the nerve to, turn things around you. Now, for those singles, it seems like you will be swinging back and forth to some of the people that you're going to be dating, yet somehow there's still somebody from the past that you will still be longing, thinking, and comparing all these people that you will be meeting, or that you've been meeting. You'll be weighing down your options, and it seems like you will just reach at the end of your rope, and that is where the person from the past will, step into your life again. And there is a decision that you have to make. Now, when it comes to your health, try not to eat anything raw and try to stick around with your fish diet. Parasite will also be an issue, especially if you've been having some halitosis. Your sweat smells something else, and you're feeling, like a very irritating tingle inside your anus. And it's like no matter how much you brush your teeth, there's nothing wrong with your with your teeth. But it's, some people will be complaining of your breath. It is because that I feel like it's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, okay? You will also be meeting a lot of new friends during this month. You will be growing your network, but most of the time you just want to be alone. You will also be sticking around with more organic stuff instead of, or herbal stuff, instead of using the synthetic or traditional medicine. You will go vegan this month, and you will find yourself sleeping more or finding yourself having a hard time getting up in the morning. All right? Aside from that, your body is okay, your health is okay. It's just that your depression will kill most of your fats in your body. You'll be losing weight. Which is, I feel like, good for the other, good for other Taurians who's been trying to lose weight. In my years of existence in dealing with my past relationships, one thing that I have already accepted as a fact and as part of this life is that cheating will always be a part of a relationship. I'm not saying that it's right to cheat, but there will always be someone who is weak, insecure, and there's always someone who loves strongly and who stands up more for your relationship. Don't deal with people or don't be in a relationship with people who has baggages from their past. Don't be a hero. If you feel like their life has no direction and you feel like you can make a difference to them, and don't be a savior, okay? If you feel like someone is drowning in their own problems or in their own life, let them save themselves. Because at the end, it is you that they will be stepping on, okay? They're never going to change just because that you love them. They will change on their own. And most of the times, right after giving your all, they're just going to abuse you, step on you, use you, and cheat on you. Alright? Sometimes our present decision has something to do more with our future actions. Alright, let's take a look at your oracle cards. I've already reached up to that point that I already feel so numb and I'm no longer afraid if someone is actually cheating on me or doing something behind me. Because the more you try to control things, the more it will just happen. So let it go and be prepared to let the person go. Now, healer of action, this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Successful completion, this is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey. But for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Intuition and insight, your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. See, I told you that there's been like an inkling feeling that that you've been like, you cannot just bypass anymore. Right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Healer of emotion, this is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. Helper of action, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So go get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Ace of Thought, this cherub has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to perfect your plan. Alright, let's take a look at your October forecast. Mm-hmm. And this is for the month of October. Well, the storm is passing. The storm is almost over during this month, and you're going to be traveling. You're going to be airborne this month. And the fire sign will be disappointing you. I told you. Weigh down your options. Mm-hmm. Five of Pentacles. Struggling emotionally. I don't feel like you'll be struggling financially, but emotionally, yeah. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Mm-mm, mm, mm-mm. Ooh. Now, okay. Well, the storm is almost over. You know, you're going to be rising, you'll be successful. You will prove yourself that you're even far more stronger than you've ever thought. You will try to forget it or leave everything behind. You're thinking of moving someplace else that is either outside the city. Well, I'm sure this is not outside the country. But you will also be traveling to check out a few units outside of your area this month. Um, there is also somebody new that's going to be coming into your life for singles or for those who's newly broken-hearted, which is an air sign. And this person is more likely just to teach you a lesson or to guide you through the darkness that you're going through right now. There will be a new beginning, and yet for those been trying to reconcile or trying to consider people from the past in their lives, it's younger fire signs will be disappointing you. Okay, especially for those Korean singles. Now, you'll be wishing for someone who's more stable, who's more matured, who has more stronger disposition, and who can be responsible to you and ready to commit. All right. Now, your work. It seems like you will continuously to flourish, be more productive. You will be putting much of your effort, your time, your energy, and concentration in whatever it is that you're going to do. You will try to fight off your depression and your emotions. There will be a celebration that's going to happen right in the middle of the month. And it looks like you will be looking back into the things that you have been through. It looks like you will be accomplishing a big project or big deal or contract or client, or you're going to be handing over a very difficult task. But at the end of the day, you will feel somehow alone and isolated, because it's like when you go home, there's nobody that's, that will cheer you up, or that will at least congratulate you, put their arms around you, and say that you've done a good job, you're so good, and stuff like that. So, the loneliness will sink in again, and this is where you're gonna be a little bit scared of what if you're never ever gonna find somebody again. Which is, that's not true. Okay, you just need to go through the proper stages of healing yourself, finding that happiness from within, and be contented a little bit being on your own. Okay, and no codependency. Now, when it comes to your love, some Taurians who's already married or committed, there will be a make up and break up, and there will be too much obsession, too much doubts, make up and break up, and I feel like there will also be too much jealousy. Okay, and there is also a temptation that's already right outside your door. For those who's been having some troubles with their relationships. Now, for those singles, it looks like you will be sticking around with someone who's very romantic, passionate, someone who's going to be showing you more love and attention. But, it's like this person they're going to be boosting their attention and persuasion for the first 2 weeks of this month, and all of a sudden this person was just, slowly not really communicating with you. It's gonna go blurry and vague, and this person will just leave you in a lot of questions. Especially if you're seeing air or fire. If it's an earth sign, there will be some family issues that will take them away from you for a little while, and you need to understand that. Water signs, it seems like they're going to be doubting their own feelings. Fire signs, they're going to have some problems committing. Air signs, they're going to have some problems with their insecurities about sex and relationships, or they're so afraid to fall in love. Well, I'm not saying that none of these signs are actually good. What I'm just trying to say is the key is actually with you. If you really want to keep any one of them, of course that, each and one of them has their own unique traits and abilities, or, and good things, but you need to weigh down your options. Now, when it comes to your health, dermatological problems, underarm problems, and it's like there will be a distinctive smell that you just can't really, fathom where is it coming from. I mean, you're not really that lousy when it comes to your hygiene, but there's just some pungent smell that's been coming out of your body, like just like you ate like a one sack of onion. So you will have some problems with this, and I feel like it's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor. You'll also find that your hair is slowly thinning. You will be visiting a family member or families for the first week of this month. And I feel like you will also be visiting a childhood place for you to reminisce and for you to help, to heal and forget. You also need to rehydrate for a little bit. You need some time alone. And mother's advice or mother's presence will also be more helpful to you. Stop smoking. If you can just find an alternative, much better. Vision problems, calcium, and breast issues for women. Plus, pain, some muscular pain, bone pain, and uh, there will be some distinctive smell that will come out of your nose. Okay, it's more likely an irritation or allergy. So it's much better for you to go and check out with your ENT. All right. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Four of thought, go within. Two of abundance, embrace those around you. Four of abundance, successful completion. Now, four of thought, spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Go within, you're a very intuitive person and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Two of abundance, life may be feeling a little bit out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. Embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You can find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Four of abundance, it's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Successful completion. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Let's take a look at your November forecast. Alright, November. Traveling near the fountain or waterfalls. Visiting a family member that is either outside the country or near the water. Doing some healthy visitation or some healthy reminiscing. Looks like someone will also be passing a gossip or someone will be lying to you about an information to someone that you're currently seeing with for Taurus singles, okay? Oh. Wow. Taurus, looks like you're going to be resigning this month. Well, you did not really get the deal that you want or the agreement that you want, so it looks like you're going to be quitting. Putting your foot down and making a stand for yourself and for your belief. You're gonna be messing around with your ex for one last time during this month. It's like you cannot really fight your feelings anymore, but the outrage, the anger, the agony, you will just feel it even more. I don't feel like it's healthy for you to see your ex at this point. Sometimes we just hold on to somebody because of our pride, but not because we really love them. We do love, our partners, but then sometimes we just hate the fact that someone took away whatever that's ours. Okay? Now, travel, you will be it's like you'll be enjoying much of your journey and traveling. You'll be reaching out more to family members, relatives. You're going to be visiting a lot of people this month, and it looks like you are going to be taking a huge break or a longer break. You're going to be thinking of more changes that will lead you to success. You'll be calculating your life, your savings as well. You know, the time that you need to spend with the new changes that you want to implement in your life. And it seems like an earth sign around you or someone around you will be spreading some gossip or spreading gossip about the person that you're seeing with. All right? You will also find that there's, in the place that you're in right now, there's no meeting anymore. It looks like that place have already served its purpose to you, and now it's time for you to embark on a new journey and try a new place. Let's look for more clarifications. Yep, you're going to be traveling, and you're not going to tell this to anyone. It looks like you're going to be very secretive during this month. You're very disappointed emotionally, and you feel like you don't have time to date out, or you don't have time to look for love at this point. Now when it comes to your finances and work, looks like you're going to be resigning during this month. You're not going to tell the real reason, but it looks like since that you're not getting the deal or the agreement that you have, that you're trying to push at the HR or with your boss, you're just going to call it quits. You're going to pack your things and go. Now, there's someone right at the third week of this month who's very close to you as a water sign who will be offering you a position or an opportunity, but you feel like you just need to take some more time. You will be reconsidering this offer since that you know that you need something to hold on to while you're starting something on the side, which is more likely I feel like you're going to be starting a new investment or business altogether. Now, when it comes to your sex life, single Taurians, someone will be lying right in front of your face, or someone will be very, not really fake, but it's like they're wearing a mask. They're gonna try to make you believe in a personality or it's in some facts that doesn't really exist. Okay, someone is not being true to you. Someone is just trying to pretend who they are not really, who they are really not. Okay. Now, for those who's already married or already in a relationship, there will be more fights, arguments, confrontations, and there will be some more jealousy and doubts. And it looks like you're going to end up reminiscing like what happened to you, what happened to your relationship, where did the passion gone, and where did your love go altogether after all those years? It looks like the way you talk to each other, the way you fight, and the way the other person says things to you, it's like you haven't been together for like a long period of time, and you haven't been together or been through in a lot of things, and that is what will make you question everything in your relationship. Now, when it comes to your health, you need to rehydrate and you need to have more sun. Stop hiding because you're already growing pale. You will also be binging or you'll be forgetting about your diet because you're going to have a cheat month, well, food cheat, okay? This month, and I feel like it looks like you're going to be binging for more carbohydrates this month. But at the same time, you will be hitting the gym more often. Now, for those who's already married, it looks like this is a very fertile time for you. If you're planning to have a baby, go, because this is a very good period for you. And for those, then be very careful, okay? Vertigo and lack of concentration, balance, and it seems like you'll be very clumsy this month as well. Try to enroll in a yoga or tai chi to regain your balance, and it looks like you're gonna be a little bit spaced out every time that you're gonna be talking to somebody. So try to concentrate or try to regain your concentration and stick around with your white meat diet. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Nine of action, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments in hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Eight of emotion, you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city. See, I told you. Or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out the magical new life. Letting go of releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. And these always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Choose your freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You can free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities that might act upon. Six of action, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Organization, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. Let's take a look at your December forecast finally. All right. Now, finally, the month of December for you. It looks like you're going to be ready to open up and you will be receiving a lot of correspondences. Communications will be very active this month and there will be, a huge change of environment, life, and there will be brand new beginnings. There will also be a turnaround of darkness to lightness, lightness to darkness, and you will be reflecting and revisiting your emotions in your heart again. Looks like there will still be success, whatever happens, whatever it is that you're going to go through, you will still be on top of everything. You'll be dealing with the fire sign who's been spreading gossip about you, and there is a possibility of filing for any legal stuff against this person for them to stop. And looks like somebody that is, you will be I feel like you'll be settling in a place that's near the water. Okay, I'm seeing some sands in the water, and you will be listening more and be more in tune with your intuition this time. There will be someone who's going to be offering you an investment partnership, um, or someone will be helping you to, start a new business altogether. And this is the brand new beginning for you. Brand new hope, brand new challenge, and brand new day. Okay, and you will remain strong. Well, you're stronger emotionally, mentally, and physically, right after all the pain and hurt that you have been through. Now, even though you're a little bit, when it comes to your work, even though you're a little bit unsure of the ground that you're standing on, you will have a hard time and you will try to, grasp in the dark about where are you going to start and what are you going to do and what's next for you. But right in the middle of the month of December, you will be like making a decision about something that you've always wanted to do, you've always wanted to work on, and you've always wanted to share your talents with the world or with other people. Although on the other hand, the first try or the first stage or the first attempt of this project will fail, but you're not going to give up. Okay, it looks like you're going to be studying more and researching more about this endeavor that you're going to be starting. Okay. Now, when it comes to your love life and sex life, most of the time you're going to be doing it yourself. You will try to refuse being or dating other people. You just want to concentrate on your own and heal. There is somebody who will try to be close to you, but you will just, try to reject them. Some Taurians who's already in a relationship are still committed. There will be some persuasions, forgiving, obsession, and temptation, and more wild sex. Okay, that's going to be coming your way. But unfortunately, either you or someone around you will still be seeing somebody from the past, and there will be a big revelation confrontation, or a secret that will be revealed and someone will be walking away, or there is a temporary separation because of jealousy. But right after that, the two of you will be wooing each other and still be together. Remain passionate. Now, high blood pressure, um, weight issues. It looks like you're going to notice that no matter how much food that you've been eating and binging, you're not really gaining weight. Okay? Now, you will be, it looks like you'll be spending a lot more time in the water. Again, parasite problems and going organic. You will also catch some fever and flu. You will be very sensitive to heights and vertigo. Try to offer some meditation and Tai Chi. White meat still. And don't stay too late at night. You need to rehydrate. And bronchial or air passage issues. And I feel like it's more like about your asthma. Or if you're smoking, then there will be some issues about your lungs because you're going to be coughing too hard this month. But, overall, I feel like you're going to be guided and you will still stick around with your herbal thing. Because you know that the synthetic ones or the traditional medicine always have some consequences. But it's much better for you to check out with your doctor, okay? With your specialist. Organization, 8 of Thoughts, successful completion, 4 of Action, 10 of Action, Garden of Emotion. Organization, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic, be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. Eight of thought, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Successful completion, this is, all about the new beginnings. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Four of action, your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. 10 of action, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask help for others. Ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining yourself to make others happy can be very harmful to your health. You need to declutter and you need to remove some. You need to minimize. Okay, you need to remove some of the things that you no longer needed and give it away. Okay. Guardian of emotion, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can really rely on the advice you've given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. And that's it for you for the rest of the year, Taurus. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or get your own half of the year forecast, go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net and visit destinypsychics.com as well. And you may talk to me live on the phone or live video calls. All right? Blessings to you and have a great last half of 2018.